Coffee's one of the most consumed beverages in the world. Some people drink it daily. Some people drink it 5 times a day. Today we're going to talk about the ugly and disturbing truth your daily cup of coffee contains and how it affects your body. Most people link coffee to the sudden sprint to the bathroom. True for some, but did you know coffee can play a hilarious game of hide and seek with your digestive system, blaming caffeine? Hold that thought. Decaf, my friend, can pull off similar shenanigans. It's like a mischievous hormone named gastrin, sneakily promoting digestion behind the scenes. Who knew coffee had such a flair for drama? Now let's talk about the snooze button battle, coffee versus sleep. Your body's adenosine, the sleepy messenger, works tirelessly throughout the day. But then, here comes coffee, the caffeine superhero, blocking adenosine receptors like a sleep nemesis. It's like turning your circadian rhythm into a confused GPS. A bit like jet lag, but without the glamour of travel. Who knew a cup of coffee could be the ultimate sleep saboteur? Next up, coffee and anxiety. Ever ordered a large coffee with a double shot of anxiety? No? Well, you might want to think twice before doing so. Sure, you can jazz up your brew with cream, sugar, or whatever floats your coffee boat, but beware. Unless you're sipping on decaf, that innocent-looking cup is packing a caffeine punch. Ah, caffeine, the trusty wake-up call, the fuel for productivity, yet it's a double-edged sword. While it can shake off the morning cobwebs, it also has a mischievous side. Why, you ask? Blame it on the sympathetic nervous system, the body's resident drama queen, triggering the fight-or-flight response. But hold on, the plot thickens. Research indicates that going overboard on caffeine, even by a tiny bit, can turn your baseline anxiety into a caffeinated roller coaster. Panic attacks may lurk around the corner, ready to photobomb your day. Who knew your morning ritual could have such an impact on your inner calm? Now onto the fascinating world of coffee and weight loss. Forget about counting calories. Your black coffee might be the stealthy ally in your quest for a nice figure. It's practically a metabolic superhero, kicking up your metabolic rate. Ghrelin, the hunger hormone, meets its match in coffee, making you feel full and satisfied. Even decaf joins the party, boosting peptide YY like the supportive friend that it is. As a fan of intermittent fasting myself, studies indicate that enjoying a black cup of coffee doesn't disrupt your intermittent fast, preserving the majority of its benefits. This suggests that black coffee can genuinely support your weight loss journey, offering a bit of a cheat code boost. Ever wondered why your hands feel like they're auditioning for an ice sculpture contest after a cup of coffee? It's not magic. It's the adrenals going wild, secreting adrenaline and cortisol. These little hormonal maestros constrict blood vessels, giving your hands the VIP treatment. Very ice-cold pause. Now let's dive into the electrifying world of caffeine and performance. Caffeine, the unsung hero of the sports arena, has been under the performance-enhancing microscope. Yes, we're talking about PEDs, performance-enhancing drinks. Why the buzz? Because caffeine works wonders, unleashing significant benefits without going overboard. Picture this: improved focus, enhanced endurance, boosted strength, and a need for speed upgrade. All achievable with a carefully measured dose of caffeine 60 to 90 minutes before hitting the gym or stepping onto the competition stage. The performance boost is so legendary that even the NCAA, the sports authority, had to lay down the law. They've set a caffeine cap for athletes like a referee for your coffee intake. Athletes are kept in check, with concentrations limited to about 500 milligrams of caffeine, or a few cups of coffee, ensuring a fair play on the caffeine field. Now, for the heart-pounding revelation. Coffee's notorious for raising the heart rate and blood pressure temporarily, courtesy of epinephrine and adrenaline. But here's the kicker: decaf coffee pulls off the same heart-pounding trick. Cue the mysterious ingredient, possibly pulling the strings. Remarkably, long-term coffee enthusiasts don't seem to fall victim to hypertension. It's like they've built a fortress of tolerance against the caffeine storm. But, and there's always a but, I've seen people who waved goodbye to caffeine and witnessed their blood pressure bowing in submission. Let's embark on the caffeinated roller coaster of caffeine withdrawal headaches. Quitting coffee? It's a double-edged sword, my friends, with withdrawal symptoms sneaking in as early as 12 to 24 hours. Picture this. Your brain's blood vessels, usually tight and constricted under caffeine's command, decide to rebel. They swell up, throw a headache party, and ironically, caffeine, the culprit behind it all, is casually sipping cocktails in common, over-the-counter meds like Excedrin migraine. Now, the age-old debate, is coffee dehydrating? Here's the truth. Coffee, the mild diuretic, indeed makes you unleash the floodgates. But fear not, if you're sipping a full cup, it comes with fluids, replacing what you're losing. However, let's talk about those tiny espressos. Loaded with caffeine, they're like a caffeine hurricane, not compensating for the fluids lost. A cautionary sip, and you might find yourself on the brink of dehydration. So, dear coffee enthusiasts, moderation is the key. Otherwise, your coffee break might turn into a thirst-quenching mission. Attention, acid reflux warriors. Coffee, the unsuspecting culprit behind the acid reflux drama, has been caught red-handed. Forget the online obsession with acid-based balancing acts. The bitter taste of coffee activates those bitter taste receptors in your mouth, setting off a chain reaction that stimulates gastrin release, ultimately increasing gastric acid secretion. It's like your taste buds are staging a rebellion, demanding an acid concert. And now, the grand finale: coffee meddling with your medications. Imagine your daily meds attending a chaotic coffee-fueled party. It's a pharmaceutical roller coaster. Coffee plays the trickster in three ways: affecting absorption, messing with metabolism through enzymes, and disrupting the drug's graceful exit. Over-the-counter heroes like ketoprofen and paracetamol bow to coffee's influence, with blood levels of prescription legends like clozapine, lithium, warfarin, and antidepressants skyrocketing post-coffee. It's like your body's playing a wild game of hide-and-seek with essential minerals and water-soluble vitamins, and the reason being it? Your seemingly innocent cup of coffee. So why does coffee play these tricks on your medications? Well, it's all about enzymes. Coffee has a knack for speeding up or slowing down the enzymes responsible for breaking down drugs in your liver. When these enzymes are affected, it can lead to medications staying in your system for longer or getting processed too quickly, rendering them ineffective. And it's not just prescription drugs that can be affected. Even some herbal supplements and vitamins can fall prey to coffee's interference. Iron, for example, might find itself in a battle with coffee, as it can inhibit the absorption of non-heme iron commonly found in plant-based foods and supplements. In the end, coffee's hidden secrets continue to amaze and astonish. In fact, if coffee were a superhero, it'd be the master of disguise, hiding its secrets in plain sight within those innocent-looking beans. So before you take that next sip, pause and ask yourself, am I ready for the Caffeine Chronicles? And if you are, well, enjoy your coffee.